Look, I'm going to be starting a new series on my YouTube channel. It's going to be like fun facts I learned about Ronald Reagan for the day. I didn't know he wanted to abolish term limits. I didn't know. Shout out to you, Mr. Reagan. Ronald Reagan, not Blue Bloods Reagans. I love Blue Bloods, okay? I do. I love Blue Bloods as a show. Great show. And a profession. But my point is, no, I didn't know that Ronald Reagan wanted to abolish term limits because he said that limits your democratic right, and he's absolutely right. I agree. I said, like, you know what? He's absolutely right. So to the people who say, like, Putin, he's been president for what, 20 years, 30 years? I don't know, but I'm like, look, well, they don't have term limit. And then the other thing is, look, I'm just pointing things out. I'm not here to agree or disagree with anyone. I'm just here to be like, yo, someone I respect named Ronald Reagan said that we should abolish term limits. They can look back at the video. It's on the Ronald Reagan Foundation Library YouTube channel. I appreciate YouTube. I do. That's why I'm here on YouTube. I look. He quoted Lao Tzu. Lao Tzu. That's how I'm told to say it. As someone who is an actual philosopher, a student of philosophy for 25 years, sir, I say thank you to Ripon College as well. I felt that my first degree, my bachelor's degree, was an honorary degree. I didn't want to go back there and make a fool of myself. But it's like, they really gave this to me for making a fool out of myself for 4 years. I will gladly accept that. No, his joke was better than mine. Shout out to you, sir, Mr. Reagan. I love and appreciate your fairness and honesty from my perspective as president, as your presidency. So thank you. And I am aware people say, look, I talk too much about wanting to be all these things, and then I need to do it. I talk about these things, and then I need to do it. No, I don't know if I would. Personally, I would be like, look, hypothetically, I know no one's offering me the job of president, but I'd be like, can't we, like, for me, I think I'm just supposed to set an example of, like, a positive person. That's my opinion. And then, like, I would let the people who specialize in whatever field it is. But the other thing I agree with too, he's talking about the states. Look, I like to watch something, try to take in the information, and look, I really believe. He said about the states staying sovereign, because our constitution is the only constitution where the people dictate what the government should do. Everywhere else, the government dictates what the people should do. So that's why I think the United States is a great experiment. This is a great lighter. It is. It's a great lighter. It's ported, made by Bic. Look, I'm making a Western. Is this a Western? What type of film is this? I'm like, look. I'm aware he got... Look, I've never been shot before. I'm grateful for that. And he was. So is this... Look, Mr. Reagan, I know you passed away already, but is this funny? I know you're still around. I believe that. We're all here. We all go back to a source where all information is stored. Thank you. I appreciate it. Look, they're like, oh, come on, you gotta go to 5 minutes. Okay, how would I do my Western? No, personally, look, if I'm like, look, number one, shout out to him for getting shot. Because I'd be like, I feel like if I got shot, I would just like immediately drop below my pants. Oh my God, I'm so sorry. Why do I make everything a joke? Look, I'm not making fun of people who got shot. I want everyone to know all of my videos are never about making fun of people. It's about me trying to come to terms with situations that I've seen, witnessed, been around. And sometimes I try to make humor of it so that I can then slowly digest. So maybe that's like, I don't know, DNA is living DNA. People say a living God. I think DNA is kind of like the explanation. No, the code. Just like the Bible is like a DNA strand. Is all I'm trying to say. Look, I'm working on trying to explain this better. I'm like, look, I feel like the Bible, the Tanakh. Excuse me if I say it wrong. Lao Tzu. I'm working on my philosophy. I love philosophy. I'm a student of philosophy. Got my bachelor's degree in philosophy. Ripon College asked me back. I don't know why I changed it. I was like, if Ribbon College asked me back, say I'm working on my. Imagine, look, if comedians went on like Twitch and they're like, look, I'm working on my material right now. It's not the funniest it could be. It can be funnier, but I'm working on it. Okay, thank you. I love you. Thank you for 5 minutes. I appreciate it.